Well, good afternoon, Facebook viewers. It's Roger Roa here, Director of Development at the Pride Center. And guess what day it is? It's Hump Day, Recovery Day from Cinco de Mayo, and of course, the Wednesday updates from Mr. Robert Boo of the Residences at Equality Park. So, as always, we don't know what we're going to find Boo doing in this construction site, but let's take a look. And we're going to show you guys today the second floor, the main floor, and a little surprise at the end. So stay tuned. Remember to share, like, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then host a watch party. So if you're watching this, click on host a watch party so that you guys can share this with all of your friends as well. So let's take a look at what Robert Boo is doing in just a moment. And hold on, folks. There you go. Working hard over here, I see.
Oh, well, hi, Roger. Hi, everyone. Well, welcome to Wednesday's tour. I was just realizing, as I was standing here watching the mangoes ripen across the street, whoever is living in these apartments are going to be able to go over there and pick those free mangoes. Well, you're going to have to do it at night because I'm not quite sure who the tree belongs to. But as I just stand here and watch them ripen up, it is just a very zen moment. So, and also, if I'm sounding a little different today and you can actually hear me a little bit better, it's because Lee Rubin and Jim Walker have actually purchased and provided for our use this wonderful speaker, high-tech system that ties into Roger's phone. And if you saw him now, you'd see all these wires running all over his entire body, and this is not like leather or anything, but some sort of technical assistance. So first, let me get started with some announcements. Some of these we announced yesterday, and I want to make sure because they are important enough that everyone who's watching today can get this information. So first, Safeguard Floridians is a grassroots group that is looking to have people sign up and assist them in their goals of raising the reemployment to the national average within the state of Florida up to $387 for 26 weeks, add self-employed and gig workers to reemployment, fast-track the unemployment application, fix the Florida Department of Employment Opportunities broken website and customer service call center, expand Medicaid, and create paycheck protection for small business and nonprofits. So if you'd like to check out their website and sign that petition, please do so at safeguardfloridians.com or check out their Facebook, Safeguard Floridians. Next, the Greater Fort Lauderdale Alliance in Broward County is conducting a COVID business impact. So if you're a business owner and you would like to respond to the survey to let them know how you've been adversely impacted by the COVID pandemic, please check out their website, begin their survey at gflalliance.org, gflalliance.org. If you're a business owner, please complete the survey so we can collect all that information. Next, the Florida Chamber of Commerce is on Friday, a week from this Friday, Friday the 15th, has a Florida's Economy, the Restart Begins. And so it is a seminar from 11 to 12:30. And if you would like to join that, Governor Ron DeSantis is going to unveil his safe, smart, step-by-step plan for restarting Florida's economy. And then, hot off the presses, this just in, South Florida Pride Collective invites all of us to a virtual Pride event. And this is going to be on May 9th and May 10th, starting at 12 o'clock on both days. It is hosted by the Miami Beach Pride, Palm Beach Pride, Pride Fort Lauderdale, Stonewall Wilton Manors Pride, and Gay 8 Festival. So check that out at gay8festival.com, and there is going to be a virtual Pride event going on with lots of entertainment and lots of things going on. And yesterday I disclosed again about the census, Broward Census 2020. I'm on the subcommittee that represents the LGBTQ communities, and we have not been doing a very good job of completing that census. So Wilton Manors, Fort Lauderdale, we're both in the 40s and 50s, and we need to do better. We need to get up into the 70%, so that way every head is counted, because so much depends upon that census count to be accurate, because it affects all of the decision-making levels at all levels of government, federal, state, and local. It attracts new businesses to our state and local area. It distributes over $675 billion annually in federal funds and even more in state funds. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because there's 50 reasons why we should be completing this. It is so important. So please, 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 please complete that. Go online. As I told you before, my 93-year-old mother called in the census and handled it that way. So if my 93-year-old mother can do it, there is no excuse you can't do it either. And I think she even did it while she was having her margarita for Cinco de Mayo yesterday. So we are in apartment 207. We last week showed you this with the new kitchen cabinetry that's going in. As you can see, they have also started to paint the units on the second floor. So as we go through, we're going to take again a look at a sampling of the apartments. For those of you who have not heard this before, the residences at Equality Park are for senior, affordable, and supportive housing. There's a total of 48 apartment units, 21 studios, 21 one-bedroom, and 6 two-bedroom. To qualify to apply here when the application process opens, Roger, when does the application process open?
45 days.
Prior to opening. So you have to be 55. You also have to have no more income coming in on an annual basis than around $35,000, $37,000 a year, 60% of AMI, and 70% or 34 of these apartments need to be filled with someone who is on some sort of disability, physical, mental health. So this really is meant for people who are disadvantaged and also on some sort of disability. So let's go take a walk down the hallway. As you can see, the chandeliers are still being worked on. Excuse me. I'm gonna mask up as we go by our workers here, keeping our safe distance. So as you can see, they're starting to paint. They're drilling. Here's a one-bedroom. Great view. People walking by. It is absolutely going to be fabulous. As we said last time, this is where the refrigerator goes. I forgot my beer. And wait until you see this apartment. It comes dressed up as an office. This is exciting stuff. So actually, Jaxie, our general contractor who's working on the project, has moved their offices up to the second floor. They had a trailer that they were working out of on the ground floor, but now they've moved up to the second floor, so they're using this space as their office. Otherwise, it'll come all equipped with business equipment. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry to bother you.
It's okay, it's okay. We have an air conditioner tomorrow.
Yes, good. All right, so let's go downstairs.
And these stairs are not the normal stairs.
Well, and has been going on is the first floor, they haven't been able to do too much work yet because they've actually been working and putting in the 2 elevators that are going into the building. So if you were around with us 5 weeks ago when we did the tour of the first floor, the walls hadn't been put in yet. But this space is starting to get all cleared out. You can see the color scheme that is going on, the 3 colors of gray, the red accent. Oh, look, I left my shovel here. So you may be wondering, well, why does Robert have a pink shovel? Well, we actually have 10 of these shovels, all in the rainbow color that we had planned on using for photo ops for the groundbreaking. Unfortunately, we had a hurricane come through and that decided to change all of our plans. So this is my shovel. I've been busy working out here with the guys. They keep on wanting to use that piece of equipment over there to dig as opposed to my shovel. I don't understand why. But they've asked me to move that pile of sand that was over there. It came over here, I moved it over there. My work is never done around here. So, this is the new entrance into the center and the residences. As you can see, it's still a work in progress. This was the old entrance going into the Schubert building. So what's going to happen is all of this wall is going to be torn down, the door is going to be taken out, and then there's going to be a new door here. So our lobby in the Schubert building will be redone. And wait until you see what we've been doing inside the Schubert building while we've been closed to the public. We've been busy at work, painting, fixing up, and redoing everything. So when we open up, it's going to look brand new. So let's take a little walk over here into, God, this is going to be a huge entrance, huge vestibule where the volunteers are going to be greeting all the community as they come into the building. Again, they'll go right into the Schubert building, left into the residences. And then for those of you who've joined us for Coffee and Conversation or any of the town hall meetings or the large group meetings, that was in the main hall of the Schubert building. So this is the main hall, 3,000 square foot space within the residences where we're going to be moving all of our active aging program. All of our big events will go in here. We'll be able to expand our Active Aging Health Expo. Hopefully this year we'll be able to be in 2 spaces. Provided it's deemed safe for the community to come together in a large group setting by the 3rd weekend of October. This is the new entrance coming into the residences off of Dixie Highway. And so this is going to be for pedestrians coming in from the street, from down over at Poverello. This is not a drop-off site. If you want to drop off someone, you're going to have to do that within the campus in the new parking and entrance for the residents and the center. Very cool, very cool. Administrative offices for the management company that is managing the residences at Equality Park for us will be here. That's Crossroads. It is a company under the umbrella of Carrefour, who is our developer. So they have a nonprofit property management company that will actually be taking care of the property for us. You don't want me running around trying to fix things. Not gonna happen. So let's go back into the community room. Huge space, like I said, 3,000 square foot space. We're actually going to be able to seat more people here than we do in the main hall. That seating capacity over there is 187 for people sitting around tables of 10. Here we'll be able to seat around 212, if memory serves me correct. So it is going to be a larger space. We'll also have these double doors that go out into a new courtyard area for indoor, outdoor events. And then this space up here is where the stage will be. And so in my continuing, oh my goodness, effort to do spring cleaning, I first brought this in because I thought, oh, this will be perfect for our AV use in the community room. But then Roger said, no, it is from the 1980s. Okay, true story. I bought this back in the 80s or 90s, and when I was doing my spring cleaning, I hadn't used this in probably 15 years. So this is going to be part of my spring cleaning. It's almost an antique. I'm sure it's priceless if it works. So I hope you're using this time to do your spring cleaning and getting rid of some things.
Jason Hagopian says, here he goes, toss it.
Oh, thank you, Jason. And also, all of the renderings of the community room space that you've seen and I've shown in the past are from Jason Hagopian, Sao Design. We are very grateful for all of their assistance. They have helped pick out the colors along the way. I personally would have chosen to have the Horror Red lipstick all over the building as opposed to an accent color, but that's why they didn't ask me to pick out the colors. So, it is time to do the spring cleaning, and there we go. So, let's walk over here to the courtyard. This is the trailer that's going away. They've moved their operations up into the second floor. And very exciting stuff. So, the City Commission, while we were going through the approval process, City Commission asked that we ensure that the Schubert building look and tie in with the residents, because it didn't make sense to have this new $15 million asset that is all brand new and glorious and beautiful, and then have it right in front and connected to the Schubert building, which is a 40-year-old building, and it's very strong structurally. So what we've done is, remember, this used to be brick. So we've had the stucco put over the brick, and now they've started painting to match the colors over at the residences, so it's all going to tie in. So they've done about 2/3 of the building. They've done the south side here and the east side that faces towards Building B. So by the end of this week, they are going to have the entire building re-stuccoed. And then with the painters going on, I suspect by the end of next week, the Schubert building is going to look entirely different. So, if I haven't announced this yet, very exciting news, through the Community Foundation of Broward, they have provided funding for us to do the murals. If you've seen the renderings, there are placeholders on the residences and the Schubert building for outdoor art. And so we put in a grant application to the Community Foundation of Broward. They funded the project. And so we will be very shortly announcing the call to artists. We're partnering with ArtServe for them to handle this because they're the experts. And please look out for that information. If you are a professional artist and would like to submit your application, just wait. Don't call me. Just wait until you see the announcement that's going to be going out. We'll be working with the city of Wilton Manors and several organizations, ArtServe, Arts United, Hollywood Arts Center, on getting the word out and making sure that we can provide an opportunity for local artists to share their work and be a part of history here as we are building the first LGBT senior affordable housing program with customized services for the LGBT community. And so we are expecting the residences to open up around September. Everything has been going on schedule. There have been no issues with the supply chain despite the pandemic that's going on. And they are taking advantage of the lack of the traffic coming onto our campus to do all the work that we're doing. And it really is a very exciting time to watch this transform, because I was around in 2008 when we purchased this campus, and to see it now transform into this true campus of care. Our mission statement again is we provide a welcoming, safe space, a welcoming, safe space, a home, literally a home that encourages, empowers, and brings the LGBTQ community and our friends and neighbors here in South Florida together. Boy, did I butcher that one up. I don't know, it just rolls off. I'm blaming the coronavirus. I've got COVID brain, and Cinco de Mayo, yeah, a few margaritas last night with my mom, virtually. So anyway, thank you again for joining us today on behalf of the board of directors, the staff, who are working very hard. We may not be physically able to be within the Schubert building, but our staff are still working remotely, working to connect our community with services and organizations that are able to provide service. And so they are working remotely very hard. And on behalf of the 350 volunteers who help make our magic happen, I want to say thank you. I want to also thank Carrefour, who is our developer, for helping to make sure that this dream became a reality. Jaxie, the general contractor, who is doing a phenomenal job of keeping this project on time and on budget. And all of the subcontractors who are working very hard to ensure that we meet all the deadlines that we need to. So I hope, again, that you are healthy. I hope that you are keeping active. If you are in need of any type of professional counseling services, please let us know and we can connect you with service providers. There is nothing wrong with admitting that you need some professional help. I have my therapist on speed dial, #1. Used to be my mom, but now she's #2, and I've got my therapist on speed dial #1. So there's no shame, no stigma in wanting to talk to someone, because this is an unprecedented time, and it is no time for anyone to go, oh, I don't need any help, I can handle it myself. And you really reach out, talk to a friend, talk to a professional, and remain healthy, eat healthy, exercise, eat well, sleep well. This is like a nice long Jewish goodbye. So anyway, I hope to see you soon. See you tomorrow when Tatiana Williams provides her weekly update at 11 a.m. Lorenzo Robertson on Mondays at 11. Bruce with Coffee and Conversations on Tuesday with 11. Next week will be our guest speaker, Congressman Ted Deutsch. So please look out for this. Look at the past videos so you can see what the rest of the building looks like, the residences. And I thank you so much. Stay safe.